Myths Reborn.
In the northern villages of Ireland, they say, some mists come from the sea, some drift down from the hills, and some bring with them the shadow of a woman who never reached her wedding day. Once, her name was Aisling. She was an ordinary girl with pale eyes that mirrored the rain and hair that glowed red gold when touched by sunlight. They say she laughed often, and the village awaited her wedding, for such happiness rarely shines on everyone around it. But on the night before the celebration, a fire broke out. No one ever discovered how, whether someone cast a torch or whether a wicked wind carried a spark. The bride's house blazed instantly, and Aisling, last seen in her white dress, vanished into the flames and smoke. They never found her, only ash that lingered over the hills far longer than it should have. Yet 40 days later, someone on the village outskirts saw a figure, a woman in a wedding gown, more like a charred memory than flesh. Her veil was torn, her hair heavy with soot. She didn't scream or reach out. She simply stood in the mist as if waiting for someone. Thus appeared the Ashen Bride, a spirit who never found her way to peace. They say she comes to those who stand on the threshold of loss, who hide grief in their hearts or cannot release the past. She does not take people away. She shows them what they fear most, truth without disguises, and themselves without masks. If the mist thickens at night, and the air grows cold enough to make your fingers tremble, it is a sign she is near. They say the most terrifying moment is not when you see her silhouette. The most terrifying is when you move, and her shadow does not. For the Ashen Bride does not appear by chance. She seeks those who have lost the light within themselves, just as she lost it in her life. And they say, if she slowly turns her head toward you, and her gaze meets yours, do not look away. For only those who do not run from truth may return from the mist alive.
Myths awaken. This is Myths Reborn.